the Sumerian-Akkadian meaning of Marduk TUKU, a name derived from the Babylonian Enuma Elish, where it is written, Tutu fifthly is TUKU, whose holy spell their mouths shall murmur. With his holy charm has uprooted all the evil ones. The problem being, Marduk is the container for the evil ones. Uprooted meaning renamed and relocated within Marduk. Before I present the Sumerian-Akkadian meaning, there are a few different meanings for TUKU found within our modern languages, and I will leave the most fitting for last, although all of the meanings are actually related, as you will see. TUKU, a rope on a traditional canoe. TUKU as a noun is transitive, to put, to leave, to stop, to allow, to presume, to blame, to move canoes, or a boat. Of course, there were 7 meanings. A pole used to support something. The maypole, the totem, the phallus. Kanaka Nabu. Here the word means hoe, as in garden hoe. Transitive, intransitive, to cut, dig, scrape, turn, arrange, or clean. Quechua, TUKU, the great horned owl. Bubo virginianus, generally an owl. The hunter in the night, in the darkness. The owl and the ox. Now we look at the official translations. Then I'll give you the meanings from Tu and Ku, contained within the Sumerian-Akkadian Lexicon Dictionary. TUKU, Akkadian, an orthographic borrowing from Sumerian, Gesh TUKU, or Ish TUKU, to hear, to listen, to obey, to heed my warning of the Anunnaki. And, in line with the WEF, TUKU, to be hungry, hunger plus to have. The logogram, Gishtug, the Sumeriogram of Shemum, to hear. And it's worth noting that Ishtukul, Sig, means to slaughter, cognate with Marduk's prior name, Merodach, meaning death and slaughter, and alludes to his mythical mace, Shah-Ur, the bringer of the 7 evil winds, the seal of 7. Hold on a minute. This means that Shah-Ur is Old One Eye, for Shah-Ur is but one of the cat's eyes. Lex Talionis, meaning eye for an eye. Lex Elios, related to the failed WEF in 1731, where they were all locked up. And similar to Lex Talionis, eye for an eye, Lex Elios, their leader. His name means law of food blockage, and in Sumerian, that would be what? TUKU, to be hungry. Eye for an eye. What did Odin Zu do, I wonder? What did Marduk Zu do, I wonder? Oh, that's right, Zooism. Zu stole the role of God. This is the precursor to the Enuma Elish. And who else stole the role of God? Marduk and Odin. Marduk defeated Tiamat. Odin defeated Gulveig. Both of them are named Zu, and both accounts are related to the phoenix. And from the ash, a curse was born. Zuism is old, but now is new. It is a modern pagan new religious movement based on the Sumerian religion. If so, as seen in the Goetia, it is not modern at all, and is rooted in Babylonian Sumerian-Akkadian demonology. The goddess Utu, who is probably the female version of Shamash, and I think I can prove that. Along came a spider and sat down beside her, because this thing is weaving a web. The goddess Utu, quite possibly an anagram of Tutu. Utu's name was written Tagtug with the sign Tag, usually pronounced as Tuku. Tuku, referring to the action of weaving cloth, giving more validity to modern language to the rope or hoe, the thread and the needle. The word Utu could also denote a part of a loom, a device used to weave cloth and tapestry. It has been argued that Utu was envisioned as a spider spinning a web, but according to scholars, that view is limited. Limited my arse. They deny yet confirm. Et Utu, et tu brute, was only one of the words for spiders present in Akkadian texts. Oh my word, can you believe it? As if I'm right about everything, which I find extremely creepy, by the way. The other two words being An, Zu, Zu, written Shigur for, and possibly Lumu. But of course, Utu was named Shamash, and in Sumerian, spiders were known as Ash. Ash 5, Lum, or She-14. Shemwadu Aku means the servant of the moon god Sin, Lord Zu. Sem, Shem, derived from Sham, meaning devoted. In Canaan, the word devoted, Sham, means devoted to God's destruction. And Ash, from Shamash, meaning curse, spider, wish, and desire. Alternatively rendering the name Shamash, devoted curse, devoted spider, devoted wish, or devoted desire. Or, and Zozo is devoted to God's destruction. Yeah. Or Sem or Shem, servant, servant of the wish, servant of the desire, servant of the spider, servant of the curse. As above, so below, the same forwards as back. Like a spider casting a web, I'm attacking this thing from all angles. I have made a plethora of connections that all lead me back to the source, as you will see. Tuku in Sumerian-Akkadian. To interfere, to wash, bathe, to pour, to make libation, which would be making an offering to a god. 2-6, 2-5, exorcism, conjuration, an exorcistic formula. That would be the 2-7. The soup, soup pitcher. To base, found, build, to lie down. Kuku would be ancestor, meaning to found, to lie down, in reference to the Anunnaki. Tuku refers to incorporating a spell within an exorcism formula, in reference to Agaku. A plan to make Lord Zu into the god of water, as the offspring and father of tears. Enki, Ea, Aya, Owens, the author of the Lamentation Rite, and prior to Enki, Zu was the oracle. Both are the father of tears, upon which the Anunnaki feed. You may disagree, but Shazu, the great Zu, is his next name. I have found that not only are my translations correct, they are forming a consistent, continuous narrative relating to the destiny of the moon god, Sin, Lord Zu.